Josh Lee with you at the 2012 MIAA Media Day in downtown Kansas City. Dr. Bob Boerigter joins us. A new era of MIAA football this year.
It certainly is. We're going to have 15 schools playing football in the MIAA, most we've ever had. Initially we thought we'd have 16 this year, so our schedules were put together with that in mind. Of course, Omaha left us a couple years ago now, but 15 schools, that means some things are going to be different for us. For one thing, we aren't going to have a balanced schedule. You won't be playing everybody. 4 of our teams will have 11 conference games. The remaining schools will have 10 conference games. And so at the end of the year, we might have co-champions that are 11-0 and 10-0.
It's been your job to kind of shuffle through all that and figure out the schedule and place that. And there's some interesting things that aren't on that schedule. For instance, Pittsburgh State won't play Washburn. They won't play Emporia. They won't play Fort Hays. Those are longtime interstate teams. The Truman and Northwest, the Hickory Stick won't be played for this year. So when you were constructing this schedule and trying to weigh the pros and cons and make sure everybody's schedule fit, just take us through that process. Like, how was that and how difficult was it?
Okay, well, it was difficult. What we ended up doing, we assigned everybody a travel partner. Obviously, Emporia and Washburn a travel partner, Southern and Pitt, Northwest, Western, etc. And we were going to make sure everybody played their travel partner the last game of the season. And then we wanted to make sure everybody had 5 home games and 5 away games. We wanted to make sure everybody played at home in week 1 or week 2. And we wanted to make sure that no one played on the road more than 2 weeks in a row. 2 in a row at home and 2 in a row away. So we put those principles. So basically, if you look at it, the travel partner schedules are the same. So Northwest and Westmar and Western have the same schedule. Pitt and Southern have the same schedule. Emporia, Washburn, right on down the line, they have the same schedule. So you just try to block it out and work through that. And it would have worked great if Omaha was here. Omaha would have had the same schedule as Central Missouri, and everybody would have had 11 games. And but then we knew that you would have 4 opponents you would not play for 2 years, and then after 2 years, those 4 opponents would rotate back on the schedule, and 4 others would come off. And so we do have the schedules developed now for 14 and 15, and those opponents that you just mentioned will be on their schedule in 14-15, but that means 2 others will go off.
How many takes did the schedule take? How long did it take you to construct it?
Too many to mention. And then what's interesting is that basketball is a little different, baseball is different, softball is different, etc. So obviously putting the schedules together was one of the big challenges we had. And some schedules, like I would say on the football schedule alone, we probably have 40 hours of time. That's 1 full week just working on that schedule. Right,
but it's all for a greater cause, because you look at some of the teams that you're bringing in. Nebraska Kearney, been a playoff team in the RMAC. Central Oklahoma has struggled in recent years, but winning its program down there, Oklahoma. A great history of football. Northeastern State, another great addition. Lindenwood has facilities right now that can rival many of the top facilities that are already in the MIAA. How excited are you about these new programs that are coming in?
Well, I think we're really excited because we haven't brought anybody in the league that we don't think can be competitive. And as you mentioned, Northeastern was in a bowl game, Lindenwood in the playoffs. When they were in NAI power, really, I think they're ready to be competitive right away. Nebraska Kearney in the playoffs and whatnot, and Central Oklahoma is now the largest school in the league. So they all appear to have the resources and the commitment to be competitive immediately.
Exciting year, Dr. Bob.
Yes, it will be. All right, thank you.